up every block, every ends, every corner. Whether you sip your liquor or smoke your marijuana. Cut off, evil string you so like semi-banya. When a Jamaican and no California. I know straight out of Compton, straight out of Portmore. Welcome to the Sunshine City from Waterport to Greater Portmore. Where you from, youth? Where you from? Bridgeport, Bayside, Douglas and Cumberland. Where you from, youth? Where you from?
Good afternoon and welcome.
Yeah, good to be here. Big thanks for that.
Alright, now we're hearing through the grapevines that there have been some changes and some things happening, you know, as we move on in life. But of course, you know what? Why don't we put up some of those songs from back then? Classics. Yeah, some of the classics from back then. T.O.K.
Guyana's always been good to T.O.K. No for love.
You came here, you mashed up many times.
Yeah, man, Thirst Park. I remember after Thirst Park, when we had the next booking, I heard that they didn't want us to come back because I only mash up the place. And then we came back and did, is it National Park?
National Park.
And we mashed up there as well. And then I think we came back for digital launch with Akon. You know what I mean? So definitely we've been here a few times and every time it's crazy love from the Guyanese family. So it's good to be back, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Alright, well, basically you got something, right? So for those of you who might be saying, who are you talking about, particularly the younger ones, who didn't grow up on this? Here are the classics. This is T.O.K.
Yes, sir.
Okay, girlfriend, put it in
You got this track.
Yeah, I didn't even remember this one. Sick.
Bay-C.
Yes, sir.
Those are certainly some good times you would have enjoyed with the group T.O.K. You came onto the scene, you know, raging and, as you would say, busting up, you know, and defying all odds as a boy group out of Jamaica. And people never thought that you were going to last as long as you did.
Definitely.
initially was thinking, well, hey, this is probably just a one tune that they got. They're probably going to live for that and so on, but then you keep getting tune after tune, you brought albums, had successful tours, not only to Guyana, but other parts of the world.
Yeah, definitely.
There was a hiatus and then you came back again big and strong, and so on. So when you look back on all of that, how does it make you feel to be a part of that group and what you would have given?
I mean, sometimes it's just like, I'm so speechless, you know what I mean? Definitely, we started out 23 years ago. And definitely, when we started out, it was just this vision of being the R&B group from Jamaica. So somewhere along the line, singing those Boyz II Men songs, and I started to DJ because my inspiration is Shabba and Bounty. Because me have the bass voice, and you know, I used to do talking, hi ladies, wait. There was just so much of that you could do, and that was just not me. So I started to DJ, which was natural to me, and naturally we created this new song, which is R&B, or strong harmonies over dancehall. It was never done before, and we can probably say we have a unique lane for ourselves. So from there, so it was just a blessing, and we just kept on going from strength to strength because of the same reason you mentioned. People always thought, alright, then get egos cry, enough boy goes like a shutter, that's it, they're not gonna find no more. And then we go, my crew, my dogs, and we mash up the place, and they say, alright, buck ups, they're not gonna no more. And then we start getting them some classic for the girls, Guyana lead, gone. We did Shake It Bam Bam for the girls, Man a Bad Man with Bounty Killer. We had so many hits, She's Hot. And then when it was undeniable that we were growing at a fast pace, then we got the international success. Guyana lead crossed over, and Footprints carried us to like a whole different place in terms of being as far as number 4 on the 106 and Park, going on the Billboard charts. And amongst this crazy fan base, I mean, we were the biggest reggae act in Japan since Bob Marley, you know what I mean? And we've sold double platinum in Japan. We have huge fan base in Africa, all across the Caribbean, you know. So it's been a crazy journey, one that I'm really blessed to be a part of, and I big up all of the members and for this journey that we were blessed with. And I wouldn't even say that we're at a, you know, people like to make it sound like we broke up. I just think we're at a crossroads where after 23 years, each member probably needs to just develop their own personality, their own career, and you never can tell what the future may hold. So right now I'm just rolling out with some solo music. I have some other businesses as well. I have a mapping company that's the biggest thing in the Caribbean, so most of the government agencies are my clients under this mapping company called Spatial Innovision. And I'm here actually just doing a speech at Pegasus this morning about One Health, One Caribbean, which is a group funded by the EU and it's part of UE. And it's a mixture of veterinarians, medical doctors, human doctors, and environmental doctors. And they want to talk about how each discipline supports each other. So I'm not here to lecture about doctors and support, but I'm also here to make music.
No, but the thing about it is that persons are learning about another side of Bay-C.
Yeah, definitely.
They know the singing side, the crooning side, and the ladies screaming and grabbing and doing the same.
Yeah.
They don't know the other aspects, which
yeah, man. So
by rights, you can elaborate.
Yeah, man. So what has happened within the last 10 years, I've been very inspired to do things, to use my artist popularity to do more noble things. So the first thing I started was a festival in the mountains called the Blue Mountain Music Festival. If you're ever in Jamaica in February, it's the biggest thing, you know, it's camping in the mountains for the last weekend. And we have the likes of, you know, Taurus, Riley, the reggae, the ones who are most known around the world, as well as upcoming talent. From there, so now I went on to do the brand ambassadorship for the One Health Caribbean group. So as I said, we're in Pegasus now, and it's a big thing because what I'm talking about is like diseases around the Caribbean are sometimes linked from animal to human. So like chikungunya, for instance, or Ebola came from the animals to us. So they're trying to teach all of us that we need to understand that everything affects everything, the environment and all that, climate change and all these things. One of the other things I do is ListenMi news. So once a week I take the local news, international news, and I DJ it. I take all the facts and turn it into a song and I put it on.
Get the newspapers, let's get us some newspapers, let's pass it on to him, let's see how he's going to DJ this into something now. This should be pretty.
Yeah, let me look, I have to go read through it takes some time a little bit, but I mean, While we're going on the break, I might be able to put together a 16 bar or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So
show him the International Caribbean News segment, so you can get some of that. I'd love to have that.
Yeah,
but of course, let's focus a little bit now on the fact that you're going solo now.
Yeah.
And you did mention some people say, man, it's a breakup or what's not, and you don't see this that. But for whatever reason, there comes a time when most groups will eventually, would have outlived its usefulness or its time, and there are members who go solo, and some will. You could go as far back, let's see if we remember the Jackson 5.
Definitely.
They went solo.
Beatles.
Eventually, you had Michael Jackson made out of that.
Well, I'll be the Michael. I'm trying to be the Tito.
You've got, if you jump to the future when it was NSYNC, Justin Timberlake came out of that.
Yeah.
We've had also, in terms of the girl group, it was Beyonce who came out, being the big one from Destiny's Child. And so
Diana Ross from the Supremes. Bob Marley was actually a part of the
Wailers.
John Lennon from the Beatles, so there's definitely that place, and it just comes down to you now to show the world what you're really made of. And I've been making music from outside of the group a long time, but I was doing it more as a producer. So now I'm focused on just showing the artist side of me. And the thing about me, why I feel blessed, is that my voice will speak for itself. The bass voice is one that stands out on its own. So I don't really have to compete and say, boy, I run down this thing. I have my own lane, my own space. So it's right now, it's just exploring, and it's just linking up with the producers, the young talents that eager to make music like myself, and give them the chance to us collaborate and make some great music, you know what I mean?
So you're going to be doing some stuff in Guyana?
Yeah, man, definitely. Drewthoven, that's, and Joe will big up that crew, I just randomly bucked them up in the hotel. I started acting and them all, and we started to have a conversation, and then we just met the link from there, and I'm open to making music. Anyway, right now my biggest solo song is a song called Flow on YouTube. And it's an EDM song that I just randomly did in UK, and I just got a call last week that song is added to, I don't play games so I don't know, but apparently there's a video game called Need for Speed, which is apparently a popular video game.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, and it just got added to the new release of that game. So it's just like making music and you never can tell what can happen, you know what I mean? And that's where my headspace is, you know what I mean?
So you got a new track that we're going to run?
Yeah, I have 3 tracks, but I don't know what the time will allow, but definitely my current one is called Straight Outta Portmore. I watched a Straight Outta Compton movie. I was very inspired by that movie because NWA sounded a lot like T.O.K to me in terms of this group that came out and just was controversial and just undeniable. You had to notice them. And when I went to the studio the next day, the beat that spoke to me, so I did a song about where I'm from in Jamaica, which is Portmore. Big up all the Portmore artists, them from Carter back to Pink Pliers and all these greats. And I just represent Fight. I shot the video with Buccaneer. Big up Buccaneer because he's coming here soon, I think.
He's here this weekend.
Yeah, I barely listen.
Stick around, right?
No, Wednesday I leave for the Welcome to Jamrock cruise from Dave and Marley. So if I could, I definitely would have stayed. So I'll be back though for sure.
Alright, well, let's get that one. Let's hear what it sounds like.
Straight Outta Portmore. GT! Yeah.
Big up every block, every bench, every corner. Whether you sip a liquor or smoke your marijuana. You will street your son like Celebrity Patron. And a Jamaican and a California. And a straight out of Compton. Straight out of Bombrush.
Yeah, me now.
Big up every block, every ends, every corner. Whether you sip your liquor or smoke your marijuana. Cut off, you will string your son like Semi-Banya. And a Jamaican and a California. And a straight out of Compton. Straight out of Portmore. Welcome to the Sunshine City from Outta Portmore to Greater Portmore. Where you from, youth? Where you from?
Bridgeport, Bay-C, Davos, Cumberland.
Where you from, youth?